All right. I don't know what I want to do next. I mean, probably the style inheritance thing. Right, if some parent that class shouldn't apply to the children except for text. Right? Text is the only thing that logically should get passed down. So style compiler. Um let's see. Well, the reader's done. We read a style. We do this depth thing. What is a stack? Okay, so we have a stack of style groups. And a style group, we could say style group dot styles dot 0 dot text equals parent style group equals ctx dot stack dot ctx dot stack dot size minus 2. So we'll say something like this. We'll say if ctx dot stack dot size is greater than 1, we'll inherit just, and then we'll do this for auto I equals 0, I is less than 3, plus I. We'll do I. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Now this points out another issue, or not an issue, but really, what should our default be? Well, our default should be transparent. Our default should be a transparent box. So when we create a new style group, which ends up being a style, which has, if we just go to box style, background color should be that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Chosen. Let's try that. Alright. That's what we want, right? We don't want a background color. We want a border width of 0. Let's say default black border color. No borders. Let's say borders enabled all. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Alpha should be 1. I don't even think we do anything with that. Shape should be a rect. Shape arc should be 0. Okay. Okay. We got our baseline back. And now this is starting to look more like what we actually want it to. Okay. There's something else, right? There is. We kind of want this. I guess we want to do this clipping thing now. I don't want to do this though. This shit sucks. But really, it's what should be done. We need to figure out a way where the shader, paradigm shader, how are we getting clip? Okay, clip was in the style before. So we say float clip index equals 0. And remember, all these things are floats. Is the AC like not even? I feel like it's just like not even doing anything. Not even doing anything. Okay, so it looks like. Alright, so we'll have clip index and then we'll say. Wait, so what is. Hold on. Do we do padding? So we get shape arg. Wait, so we're reading in. Textile is 3. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's just, this is just extra padding. Okay. So we still have room for clip index. So we could say like clip index is textile dot r rg, and then we could say int. Okay. So what did we do with clip index? We said something like this. We said clip info. God, it's so annoying. God. Okay. Clip info is uclip info. All right, let's see where we are actually setting this. Are we actually setting this anywhere? Okay, it's commented out here, but let's say that. Okay. How did we set anything in here? Clip info buffer. Do we see anything in v3 with it? We just define it and pass it. Let's say like. See, this might. Oh, God, this is gonna. God, I hate dealing with this shit. I mean, I keep saying I want to be a graphics programmer, so I probably should get on board with this. I got 20 minutes. A big 2-0. The biggest. Alright. Man, okay. Because probably gonna want to do it similar to states. But let's just wrap our heads around where was this actually getting set? All right, so where in V2 are we using this? We're using this in. It's just that in V3. This I think is in V2. I don't know what the hell clip extents is. Excuse me. So clip extents is a void star array. What the hell were we doing? Okay, if hide overflow is true. Okay, so we probably need something that says hide overflow. Right. This is all V2, by the way. So we probably want like element handle hide overflow equals false, and then let's say element writer I don't know where this should be, right? Because we really want to say hide overflow is not the end all be all for like remove. That's like for clipping a little bit. We should definitely be like removing things that do not get rendered. You know, we should do all that like ourselves. So yeah. Oh man, sorry guys, I'm slowing down. It's been a long day. It really hasn't. It really has not been a long day. I just hate, like every time I've had to solve this problem, which is twice, it's annoying. Alright, so we need to fix clip extents. So we basically need to say, okay, when like I guess it's probably on the quad, right? We say like this AC is pissing me off. It's so annoying. Okay, so if we say like if we're doing this and then we're doing state, then it's conceivable that We actually probably don't even need to do it here. We probably, well, hold on. Let's, because what it is we say we really should be pushing onto a stack and say, as we build this thing, if we want to clip our the question is, does it belong in the constraint solver or not? And I'm leaning towards no, but I don't want to like shoehorn things into the constraint solver that don't belong there. But it already does. I mean, maybe in style, but it's not really style. I mean, it is style in CSS. Maybe it does actually belong in style. So let's say, okay, yeah, let's put it here. Let's put it here. Let's get rid of, oh wait. So compile styles, we know so let's say we say hides overflow. It's the same file. Okay. No, it's not. I just wanted to go back. Okay. State style op hides overflow. Style idx equals reader dot read. Let's read a bool. And then style equals style group dot styles. No, that's not at all what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do style box dot hides. Oh. So the clip index could do something like this. Float hides overflow equals that. Okay. So if we read hides overflow, we actually probably don't need to set it. We probably need to say do we have the stack? ctx.stack dot back. Well, we should probably have a separate stack for this. I actually like this. So let me write this out in case I don't finish this video. So we're gonna say push back onto overflow stack, not currently existing stack. Then for all other styles, when we create the style, we set clip index to the back of the stack, or well, yeah, I mean, it sucks because most things aren't going to get clipped. But if you want to say this gets clipped by something, I mean, you have to know where something is on the screen. Because like like let's say you have a big container window, right? And you have like a bunch of small buttons, and like let's say okay, we clip the button when we render the button. We want to clip it to the thing, or let's say we have some like items that have a bunch of buttons, and we want to clip the item to the thing. And if we clip the item to the thing, it's not going to go outside. We might see half an item. That's cool. But then when it's time to render the button, which is being rendered, it's a separate element or a separate collection of elements. That also, okay, so context stack back push, yeah, for all of this times when we create this, we set the clip index to the back of the stack. Wait, we push. But we need to know the quad. So I think we can get the quad from when we go to render. So this is really where we want to say everything that's rendered has an index. Like the index corresponds with the quad. So push current index back onto stack. We set the clip index to the back of the stack. Or here's what we probably want to do. Push current index to vector. Push vector size. We'll push vector size onto back of stack. Push current index into vector. So now we set clip index to the back of the stack. Then in render, we iterate over this vector and add the quads to that correspond with those. In render, we iterate over this vector and add the quads that correspond with those. In render, we iterate over this vector and add the quads that correspond with those. Oh shit! I lost my train of thought. We iterate over this vector and add the quads that correspond with those indices. As well as the shape, type, and arg to a buffer of clip extents. Pass that buffer to the GPU. All right, I like that. That's gonna be a little challenging. To figure out. Well, we kind of just figured it out. This is really how it should work. It's kind of like, memory locality wise, it might be all over the place. It might be kind of fucked, but I don't know. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna aim to either do this next video, or I might just pop out to a coffee shop and bang it out myself. Because yeah, this is a key part. If we're gonna start working on like lists or any sort of like drop, like I don't know, I mean, this thing is it's already exploding off the side. If we want to add any sort of tracks here, if we want to add like any sort of scroll, like even the concept of a scroll view like kind of requires this to be there. Um, so yeah. But so far everything's going well, and yeah, we're gonna keep locking in, keep making videos, keep posting, keep letting the world know we're too locked in.